Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Look at Dust, an Elysian Tale, which is something that I originally tried LPing, but then YouTube didn't want my video for some reason. So this is kind of a Metroidvania that got released a while ago, but I only started playing this year. So this is made by one guy, except for the voicing, and it's freaking fantastic. That's all I'm gonna say. So, it's a Metroidvania in the purest sense. It's extremely like a game like, well, Metroid Zero Mission, or the original Metroid if you're into that sort of thing. You know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. No, I want to go this way. That sort of game. So it's a very exploration-based platformer that's essentially an RPG inside of a platformer. So first off, destructible walls and mysterious wall chicken, an obvious homage to Castlevania. We have this lock-picking minigame, which is pretty simple, and you get money out of it. We have this ability, which can draw items toward you. Equipment that you get, that would not be good for me, because I don't need item drops. And there's also a crafting system, but I'm pretty sure that you can either craft items earlier than you can buy them, or just wait and buy them later. You also have what is basically magic, where your companion here, Fidget, who is a Nimbat, will send out some sort of projectile, and that you'll get by beating a boss. Like, this just causes it to break apart. This causes that. And this is kind of your chain shock. I tend to stick with either the electric, the fire ability, or the standard bullet ability. Combat is rather simple, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just one button to attack, one button to use magic, and one button to use this, which can be used on its own, but it's not that great on its own. Alongside that, there are some side quests, but I don't think I'll be getting to that in this video. So basically, we're out in this graveyard. Actually, here's your equipment screen. I forget what I'm doing here. Okay, so we're here in this sorrowing meadow, looking for someone who's gone missing from the main village, I believe. Is that it? The path to the mountains. Oh yeah, we have to meet with Baron Kane, but the path to his mansion is blocked, so we have to... I have to magic you, don't I? Evidently even magicking you doesn't work. Oh no, it does. And then there's someone who knows how to get the stuff, but she's not telling until we get her some stuff that she's been missing or something. I'm not even sure that I'll be getting to the dialogue, which is... Oh god, I need to use my healing items. Which is one of the better parts of the game. Alright, let me... Okay, this guy is spawning enemies, which is getting really irritating. Good thing they are eventually dropping healing items. Oh no, I need to equip a healing item. No. Eat. Equip. So yeah, this game is not extremely easy. Like, oh god, I'm on fire. I'm burning. It's very similar to Symphony of the Night in its difficulty, really. It's just... Apparently it's a rather short game, but I've clocked like 5 or 6 hours, and I don't seem to be super far in the game, so... I guess short and long are subjective. This genre doesn't tend to have the longest games in the first place, so. Ah! I was mashing LB. God dang it. Alright, so obviously, that's not the way I want to go right now. And I can't. Oh, it's the only way I can go for the main quest, however, because I have to go. Let's go to our shop here.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Yeah, he's creepy. I'll take the less attack, actually. Yeah, my money is down there in the bottom right. I'll buy a couple revival stones because I happen to be rich. I don't really do I have any materials? Yeah, no. But I'm gonna sell everything anyway. Because I'm broke and I need healing items. And revival stones. Is what it basically boils down to. These materials are used for crafting or for side quests, but if I need them, I can just buy them because I've registered them with him. Like every once in a while it'll be like, shops have restocked, which basically means they gained more. It's not that they reset their number. So the longer you go without buying a certain item from a shop, the more that shops will have. Which I think is a good thing. Yeah. You got a lot of money from this. Well, numerically a lot of money. Keys are used to open chests. You can sell one of those. You can sell that. I'm just gonna I just sell everything I don't have equipped. I don't really need. I'm not getting cursed, really. So yeah, I can swap out my pendant here. Pendant of the same. I can craft that, which is only used for a certain achievement quest that requires you to get 1,000 hit combo. I'm gonna sell my other pendant here. And buy one more, and then one more.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Alright, let's try that battle again. This gate is opening because I have a special stone that lets me open them. Alright, so I know how to get to that. I also have the slide, which, as in Castlevania, is an ability. I'm doubting that I'll really be getting any abilities for this video, though. Alright. You do this weird, like, tackle thing in the air that these walls really don't like. I guess if you really wanted to, you could farm Mysterious Wall Chicken, but... Wait, what? Really? My tiny human brain just couldn't comprehend the fact that it would just be, the A button. But yeah. You can see my damage is definitely down from changing pendants, but I think the defense more than makes up for it. And I'm gaining experience. That would be a terrible thing. Do I have anything that would be an upgrade? Oh yeah, I do have this. Basically, I can shop from her at any time. But she doesn't really have the best stuff. Actually, I want... I do like that it lets you just buy whatever you need if you've sold it to a shop. But I still need 6 of those skull things. And I still have to pay to actually craft it. I need 18 of the... I can only afford 6. That's great. But yeah, I can craft from anywhere, basically, but a lot of the time I forget I can do that. Or I just forget I actually have things I can craft. Alright. Let's try this mid-boss again. I'm using the 360 controller because why would I play a combat-heavy Metroidvania with mouse and keyboard? I think I messed that up somehow. There we go. Yeah, it seems I have to use the kind of magic ability on him. Which is a great way to rack up combo, by the way. Wait, did I really beat him? It was just a matter of using that freaking ability? Yeah, and you get bonus experience for getting a good combo. So it's not just the quest that rewards you for it. You can also parry enemies, but that's really not all that useful in most enemies' cases. Basically, you attack at the very same time, you stun the enemy and knock them back a bit. I will equip that. Alright, we've got a save and teleport point here. Let's see, yellow glow means there is a shop. Blue glow means there is a save point. And the circle means there is at least one chest that you have not opened. The dot means there's a chest that you have opened. And oh god, thorns. Alright. There are also bomb escort mission puzzles, essentially. Those are honestly the worst part of the game. I mean, if the worst thing in your game is something completely optional, then you've got a pretty good game going there. And they're relatively simple too. Just actually, oh well. Problem is, they're super sensitive and have timers. No. Nope. Don't take it up. No, no. Ah. Alright, let's try that again. Plus, there was another wall I wanted to take care of. Okay, apparently I'm gonna be coming from a different direction with whatever I need for that. Okay, at first I thought that those only procced if they were idle too long. There we go. Give me that mysterious wall chicken. Let's see, here's our shop. Oh god, I forgot those guys explode on you. Somehow. Somehow forgot, not somehow explode. But that is pretty weird. Actually, let's just eat that here. Honestly, I don't have a lot of good healing items. Maybe that's what I should focus my money on. So now we have to go into these mansions. I wonder if that's a reference to Simon's quest. And recover these things. Mansions don't have the map. Oh, they do have maps, apparently. Ignore me! Oh, great.
What is that thing?
Dust. That being exists in a place that I cannot reach. Run!
Oh yeah, we have a talking sword. Kind of forgot to mention that. Oh, I didn't realize I could slide through that. I haven't really talked about the story, but it's one of those stories that you don't want to spoil even the beginning of, so You'll have to forgive me. Wait, there's probably a... Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, I can manipulate him like the ghost in Spelunky. Oh, there's... I thought that would be where the chest was. Oh. I was worried that he would be a one-hit kill. Silly me. Oh, the chest is probably up there. I can't climb those vines yet, but I get the feeling that it's going to be in this area that I learned that ability. Like, there's an area in the... There's a part in the first area I can't access because of these.
I think so. Is that who Cora was talking about?
Well, this Cora woman better start explaining herself. I can't take any more of this.
Old painting. Why do you have that in a haunted... Oh! Yeah, so now... I can just climb up these. Oh yeah, Fidget tells you if there's a treasure, but I guess that's useful for when you have a combo up and you can't see the map. But it's still kind of silly. Oh well. Oh, it can also just... The circle can also mean there's a key. Doesn't have to be a, chest specifically, because there are a finite number of keys in the game. 6 of which you buy, but shush. I don't think I can... Can I get that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Whirlwind has that secondary ability, which is pretty nice. Dodging is pretty important when you actually get to the bigger fights, but for mini bosses and standard enemies, you can just hack and slash your way through, which is pretty nice. It's kind of annoying that they can go through walls inexplicably, but... See, there's a note over on the right, though. I'm out of magic juice. It's the same energy for rolling is used for magic, which never really is a major detriment. Alright. Let's see. Servant's note. Hey, he took breakfast in his office today. I think he'd been there all night. Our guest left this morning as well. Looked like some sort of officer, maybe a general. What would the King's Army want with Master Kane? Take a look in a book. Master Bruce. Oh, hey, zombie things. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be, but I'm just gonna go with zombie things, because we're in a haunted area. Get over here. I want your experience and money. Oh. Wait, is this a... Oh. Where does this warp me? Oh, back over here. But now that I have the Iron Grip ability, I want to go back over here. No, wait, no. That was... Hang on. I think that it was vines over here. I know. Even if it's not a very long game, it's a very fun game. And I still have a few bosses left. I know this because of achievements. Yay. Alright. You're only ever going to use the one weapon, so I guess combat... Oh god. I have to fight this thing again. No. Why do you do this to me, game? Oh yeah, eventually you'll start taking damage from doing the whirlwind thing too long. I need to eat a bunch of low-level healing items. Even that's not the most powerful. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother fighting him. It's just not worth it. I just wanted this chest. No. Let's see, Ring of Patience, which is 4 regen. That would be better in every way except attack, which again is not the most important thing in the world. In a Metroidvania, at least. I want to go... Now that I have this, I actually want to go back to the Glade, which is the first area. And, here, because this should help me access a new area. Or at least a new portion of the old map, and it never hurts to get more loot. Because there is still either a chest or a key or some sort of unique treasure over there. Because I am attempting 100% completion of this game, and it's not too terribly difficult. In fact, I can actually do another side quest now that I have the ability to climb vines. So I guess I might show off the village. Alright. These mooks are essentially useless because I've leveled up so much. Am I even going to level up in this video? I need 3,100 more experience. Not likely. So I might not be able to show off the level up system. No, let's get wall chicken. Aw. Alright. Okay, that works. Sometimes you just get flung around like that, and it's kind of funny, really. Oh, this might be an arena, actually. Yep. Elysian Trial number 3. This is a combat, and it's kind of a score attacky thing. So I need 6,000 points to get 4 stars, which is the best. And you do... So, these are based on your platforming, because it's partly time attack, and combat skills. No. In this case, it seems to only be practice with this ability. They give you plenty of regen, it seems. Okay, I'm at least gonna get a 2-star, which is enough to get the item reward. So then, obvious cue to use that. I might end up going back to an older trial here. Trials Evolution? No, that's a different game. To show off the more the combat side of things. Okay, I didn't quite get to 6,000, but I got enough. And you get equipment out of it, usually. I don't know how many stars you have to get equipment. It seems to be relatively low because I got it with ease on my first one as well. Alright, I have to kill this guy. You can't leave a screen while you're in combat. Kind of thing. Not a huge detriment, though, to either success or my enjoyment of the game. So let's go ahead and hop back onto the world map. I'm not going to bother using that to get there because, well, the exit is right here. I kind of wish that loot kind of scaled to your level slightly. So, like, if you're a higher level, you would at least get, like, a happy medium in money and experience, if not the right amount for your level. But hey, who am I to complain? This is a fun indie game whose only major flaw is being too short, and even that could be rectified if the... I don't know if the creator could really add mod support to this game, though. So yeah, see, we have 100% here, 50% in treasure here, because I can't find the treasure. I want to go... Honest? Hidden Cove is where I want to go. So this is a side quest given to us. I like how Fidget is there. That's been here forever. Reunion. Mosko believes that basically we found a town in ruins before. So we're looking for Sarahi. But you couldn't do this without, like, at first it's like, oh, once I get the slide, I can do this. It's a simple puzzle. Like this. Like, oh, which hole do you go into? But then there's this. You have to have the grab ability. I need a bomb. Yay. So you have to be very, very precise. Let's just see what's in here. Nothing. There are a lot of dead ends here. No. No, no, no. Okay. I think I need to hop across like that. And hopefully I don't have to come back here. But it looks like there's treasure. Oh, there's keys. Which aren't all that's... Okay, that takes me back here. But walls don't respawn until you leave an area completely. Alright, let's try down here. Oh, nope, I've already been here. I'm going backwards now, aren't I? Yep. No, I was going forward. I don't know why... No, that was for a treasure. There's a lot of stuff in this one room, apparently. There are only 2 rooms to this area, too, since I have... Since I have 50% map completion. So I'm trying to show off the variety in locales in this game by showing off the Glade, this area. Alright. No? Alright. This should be it. Oh, God. Okay, there's a teleport point, so I don't have to go through all that again.
Who's there? Who are you?
Are you Sarahi? Don't worry, I'm a friend.
Please, just stay back. Sarahi.
You were afraid to come here.
It's...
Oh, Moska. Venomous
You don't have to worry anymore, Sarahi.
Those monsters destroy.
We'll go back to Aurora. Will you two be... I think so.
A single survivor in the whole village.
One is better than none.
Oh, I did 100% this area. So I want to show off. This is just blatant Easter egg, but I love it. So there are certain chests you'll find that have 4 locks and are more difficult to unlock. And you'll find other indie game characters in here. So far I've only found Meat Boy and the Spelunky guy, who I don't think actually has a name. But it's a neat tribute to other indie games. But I think that's about it for let's look at Dust and Elysian Tale. Apparently there's an Easter egg if you... I didn't know about that until I saw it in a YouTube comment. That's really neat. But I hope you enjoyed, and please pick up this game. It's really good.